Weepen Dent, you'd say Jeremy Weepen Swayman, wouldn't you, as most teams around Hockey East, and he's formidable. He's a guy that can steal one, and had 2 tight ones up there, and I know that was disappointing as far as the results.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's established himself, I think, as one of the top goaltenders in the country. I mean, as I always say, the goalie's part of the team too, though, right? I mean, he's playing some good hockey for Maine right now, and you know what? I was proud of our kids the way we played on Saturday night. We were disappointed in the outcome. Didn't love our game on Friday as much. You know what? We're going to be in tight games. We played 6 overtime games. Bernie today is, I think, the most in the country. Our guys are familiar with playing in tight games, but you know what? Part of that growth is finding a way to win those games, and we were unable to do that. Credit to Maine. Hopefully, it's something for our guys to learn from and build off of. But the thing that I like about our team right now is there's an expectation that, you know what? We're not just in this to hang around anymore. You know, the expectation is each and every night we play that our expectation is we're going to win the hockey game, and that's in large part due to our leadership group, and that starts with Anthony.
Certainly, with you, Anthony, and excitement. I'm sure you're feeling the excitement now. Michigan's a name that resonates right across the board in terms of all sports and all athletic endeavors, and the opportunity to play against them, I'm sure you're really going to look forward to.
Definitely, it's extremely exciting. You know, I've been playing here for 4 years, and sometimes you continuously play against these Hockey East teams, you get familiar with them, but
maybe too much.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you start, you know, and the kids are usually from around here, so you know a couple guys on the team. But this Michigan team, I know no one coming in, but I'm sure it's a great program. They're gonna have great players, so I'm just super excited to see what it's like. But I think it'll be a great test for us.
You brought up the injury, and I can't be remiss if I didn't mention you really have battled, you know, Coach, a lot of adversity to get to this point in the UNH captain as a senior.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own stories. Unfortunately, something happens, you know, playing hockey, but nothing major. You know.
There you go. That's right. I like that. That's why he's your captain.
Yeah, I mean, he's a selfless kid, tough kid. I mean, he, you know, the one thing I tell people all the time about him is comes from a great family, great athletic family. Sister's a Division I athlete. Anthony was Division I scholarship lacrosse player, had the opportunity to do that, chose hockey, made the right decision. We're lucky to have him here.
And Coach, just wrapping up, bringing us right up to date. Michigan's the opponent. Your thoughts, I guess, don't wake up a sleeping Wolverine. Don't let the record fool you. They've struggled record-wise, but there's a lot of talent in that club.
Yeah, there is. And watching them on tape, we talk to our kids about that. We try to, you know, Bernie, we try to compete against ourselves each and every week. I mean, that's we try to create a standard in which we need to play to, and I think our guys have done a really good job with that. And you know what, we have the utmost respect for you know, for Michigan. They have some really high-end kids. A couple of Boston picks with Beecher and Becker. You throw York in there on the back end, and he's a dynamic player. Watched him play with the national program. They've got some depth there. You know what, as I've said this week in different media opportunities, is scoring happens in bunches, and not scoring does as well. And I think it's only a matter of time that before Michigan breaks out, and let's just hope it's not this weekend here in Durham.
I hope it's sometime after Monday.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, exactly. And right here at Libby's, guys, Mike, I'm sure you got a lot of memories of this being a very popular spot. During your attorney's not present, but during your undergrad days, and now you, Anthony, it's you know, Libby's has always been. When I come up here, it's always the spot, and I always have a good time when I come here.
Yeah, no, it's a great spot. Only come here on Saturdays after work. You know, that's right.
There you go.
Good answer.
Yeah. That's politically very correct answer. Yes, absolutely. This is to me, this is one of the places you know, you think back to Lively, Snively, and Niagara. When you think about Durham, this is one of the great college hockey social spots.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony obviously doesn't know, but I knew Mike Libby. You know, he's a great guy, and yeah, it's been an institution here in Durham. You know, and so they've been partnered with us over the years with post-game deals and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it's I think it's pretty neat that you chose to do the radio show here. It's kind of cool.
Indeed, and I can't let Mike, the final point, Mike, the Dynamic Player of the Week, as you know, every week is sponsored by Dynamic Sports. Proud former employee of Dynamic Sports, and Mark Doherty is Mike Souza.
Yeah, I mean, the Dohertys are, you know, just tremendous people. And Mark's father, Peter, you know, it was UNH propaganda 24/7 when I worked at his store.
That's right.
You know, growing up inside of 128, you know, you thought you wanted to go to one of the Boston schools until you met the Dohertys, and then, you know, it was, what are you, an idiot? Why would you go there? Type of. every day, and you got to go play for Dickey. You got to go play for Dickey, and you got to go up to a game there. And to be honest with you, I didn't know a great deal about UNH until I finally had the opportunity to come up here, and then the school sells itself, and UNH has been a special place to me. It remains a special place, and I'm just proud to be the coach.
Indeed. Thanks so much for coming by, guys. Really appreciate it, Coach Souza, and also the guy with the C on the sweater, Anthony Wise. Pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you, guys. Mike, thanks so much.
No problem.
Sorry for any
Oh
technical.
yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.